Your restaurant menu looks cheap, and it is probably costing you orders. Tiny descriptions, 12 competing fonts, weak price hierarchy, and a blurry logo make good food feel forgettable. A better menu maker should create appetite, guide attention, and give you editable source you can update without rebuilding the whole thing. Here is the clean SVG workflow. Most menu tools begin with a crowded template and end with a flat download. Change a price next week and you are hunting for the old project. Print it larger and the details soften. Add a seasonal section and the layout collapses. The menu may be temporary, but the design system behind it should not be disposable. SVG Genie turns a plain English restaurant brief into editable vector artwork. Describe the cuisine, sections, exact dishes, prices, visual mood, palette, typography, and print size. The result is a real SVG master that stays crisp and can feed table menus, window boards, takeaway cards, digital screens, websites, and social posts. Data for SEO shows Menu Maker at about 2,900 monthly US. Searches. The leading YouTube results teach generic menu apps or Canva templates. The missing promise is a polished restaurant menu that remains editable after generation, so tomorrow's price change is a 2-minute revision instead of another design project. This workflow covers cafe boards, cocktail lists, tasting menus, food truck panels, bakery cards, room service menus, takeaway leaflets, QR landing graphics, and seasonal specials. The format changes, but the fundamentals remain: unmistakable sections, readable choices, disciplined prices, and one visual voice that matches the food. Start with positioning, not decoration. For example, create a premium one-page dinner menu for Violet Table, a modern neighborhood bistro. Include small plates, mains, desserts, and drinks. Use warm ivory, charcoal, and one electric violet accent, with confident editorial typography and restrained botanical line art. Then provide the real content and production constraints, exact dish names, short descriptions, dietary marks, aligned prices, A4 portrait proportions, generous margins, text smaller than a comfortable print size, and clean editable SVG output. The clearer the information architecture, the better the generated design can be. A few seconds later, you have several vector directions instead of one locked template. The heading, section labels, rules, icons, and price columns stay sharp. You can replace a dish, raise a price, recolor the accent, or create a lunch edition while keeping the same recognizable restaurant system. Compare the deliverables. A flat menu export is a snapshot that expires when one item changes. An SVG is the working master. Text, shapes, dividers, and decoration remain separate and editable. Export a PDF for the printer or a PNG for Instagram, but keep SVG as the source of truth. Use this prompt formula. Name the restaurant, cuisine, audience, service moment, and menu format. Paste the exact sections, items, descriptions, and prices. Define the mood, palette, typography, imagery, and dimensions. Finally, request strong hierarchy, accessible contrast, print-safe spacing, and clean editable SVG output. A menu is a decision interface. Guests should recognize a section instantly, scan item names before descriptions, and find prices without letting prices dominate. Use fewer type styles, shorter copy, consistent alignment, and deliberate white space. If everything shouts, nothing guides the order. Handle prices with restraint. Keep their format consistent, align them cleanly, and avoid a heavy visual box around every number. Feature a few profitable signature dishes through position, spacing, or a subtle mark, not a carnival of badges. The goal is confident choice architecture, not manipulation or clutter. Always test the menu at physical size. Print one copy at 100%, place it under realistic restaurant lighting, and read it from a normal seated distance. Check small descriptions, low contrast colors, trim margins, folds, and page turns. A beautiful screen preview can still fail at the table. Once the master works, turn it into a family. Keep typography, section styling, borders, and accent logic consistent across brunch, dinner, drinks, dessert, takeaway, and seasonal inserts. One coherent system makes every touchpoint feel intentional while leaving the content easy to update. Because the output is SVG, designers can refine it in Figma or Illustrator. Owners can update copy without losing sharpness, developers can reuse visual elements online, and printers can scale artwork without requesting a higher resolution file. One master supports every revision and channel. The real payoff is not making one menu faster. It is creating a menu system that makes the food feel valuable, helps guests choose, survives frequent changes, and stays consistent from table to screen. That replaces template hunting, blurry exports, emergency redesigns, and avoidable brand drift. You can try SVG Genie free with no credit card required. After that, credit packs start at $9 with no subscription to cancel. If one editable menu master saves an hour every time prices or dishes change, it pays for itself before the next service begins. So stop serving great food behind a menu that looks cheap. Go to svggenie.com, describe your restaurant, exact content, and visual direction, generate a polished, editable SVG menu, test it at the table, and keep one sharp master for every. Print run, screen, season, and price change.